To an On Your Side exclusive, a child's death while in the state's care. 14-year-old Andre Sheffield of Jacksonville died in a state juvenile detention center in 2015 after repeatedly complaining of headaches and stomach pain.
He was given a Tylenol but no medical attention. He died hours later of bacterial meningitis. The family of the boy has been trying to uncover the truth of what happened, but the state's refusal to turn over video evidence in their case has now led to a landmark legal decision.
So tonight, On Your Side, investigator Ann Schindler joins us live with this exclusive story. Ann?
Well, Andre Sheffield did not die in a vacuum. His death occurred in full view of many surveillance cameras. His death occurred there. The 8 days he spent in the Brevard County Center for Personal Growth was all recorded, but getting copies of that surveillance video has proven nearly impossible.
It kind of pours gasoline on what was already a fire.
Attorney Andrew Bonnerud says the fire began with an avoidable calamity.
The tragic death of a 14-year-old who could have been saved.
A troubled kid, Andre Sheffield, was in state custody following a burglary charge. But for his family, the tragedy of Sheffield's death has since been compounded by the state's refusal to comply with repeated requests for surveillance video.
At every corner, every step, we met resistance.
Despite repeated deadlines and court orders, the Department of Juvenile Justice did not turn over video requested by the Sheffields' family attorney. The judge in the case found the department, quote, has always had the ability to find and produce the video. The state refused to, though. Instead, the judge cited DJJ's willful, flagrant, and blatant disregard for their legal obligations.
Repeatedly disobedient.
On August 11th, the judge gave the state a hard deadline to produce the videos, saying, quote, there is no excuse for this. When the state again failed to produce the videos, the judge issued a second deadline, warning, quote, the train has left the station. The state still didn't comply. Friday, Magistrate Judge Carla Spalding issued a report and recommendation.
Default judgment against the state.
Basically, it says the state is legally responsible for the wrongful death of Andre Sheffield. All that's left for a jury to decide is how much they must pay.
So the state does not get to argue a case at this point. They don't get to argue the legitimacy of your claim.
Right. So the legitimacy of the claim is established. Their liability under Florida's Wrongful Death Act is established as a matter of law, conclusively.
And that is because they are being punished for not responding to your requests.
They are being punished for their repeated disobedience.
Bonnerud says that while default judgments are rare in private litigation, he's never heard of one being issued against a state agency.
I believe this may be unprecedented in the state of Florida because it's the government. They're supposed to act in good faith and comply with their obligations.
So I spoke a short while ago with the U.S. Attorney here formerly at the federal courthouse, Lee Bentley. He confirmed that this really is an unusual sanction to issue against any state agency. I also did just get a short while ago a statement from the Department of Juvenile Justice. They did not comment directly on their failure to turn over those videotapes, but they did say that this case is still pending. It is not completely resolved. They have 14 days to appeal, and they also said that they had taken steps to either discipline or terminate those employees that were directly responsible for Andre Sheffield's death. Live at the federal courthouse in downtown Jacksonville, Ann Schindler, First Coast News, On Your Side.
An exclusive story from Ann tonight. Thank you, Ann.